Modise to address striking employed mine workers today, and taxi driver sentenced to 20 years in prison for Blackheath crash. I'm Lebo Changela with this news update. Northwest Premier Thandi Modise will be part of the delegation that is to address striking employed mine workers at Freedom Park Stadium outside Rustenburg in the Northwest today. Last week, MEC for Finance Louisa Mabi and local Mayor Mpho Kono had to run for cover when angry mine workers turned on them. Though some workers have reapplied for reinstatement, scores of others are reluctant to do so. Premier spokesperson Lesiba Hwele.
As our provincial economy is dependent on mining and agriculture, therefore anything in those sectors that affects normal production and productivity is a matter of concern to the provincial government. So hence the Premier has always had interest in this matter. She has always delegated people to represent the provincial government.
School taxi driver Jacob Humphreys has been sentenced to an effective 20 years in prison for the murder of 10 learners and attempted murder of 4 others in the Western Cape High Court in Cape Town. He was convicted last year after his taxi was hit by a train when he jumped the Batskop level crossing at Blackheath in 2010. Vanessa Puna reports.
Western Cape High Court Judge Robert Henny sentenced Humphreys to 12 years in prison on each murder charge, but said they should run concurrently. He further imposed 6-year sentence on each charge of attempted murder, but said Humphreys should serve a total of 8 of these together with the 12 years. Humphreys stood stony-faced as sentence was passed, but there were audible gasps from the public gallery. His defense advocate, Johan Engelbert SC, has requested leave to appeal the conviction and sentence, but this was dismissed by Judge Henny. Vanessa Puna, SABC News at the Western Cape High Court.
The bail application of student constable Sipho Mbata, accused of shooting dead Soweto teenager Tato Mogoka, has been postponed in the Rhoda Magistrates Court until March 14. This after 4 police officers who were to testify today failed to appear in court. Yesterday it emerged that Mbata was suicidal and that local residents were against him being granted bail. Mbata has asked the court to grant him bail, arguing that he's the breadwinner of the family. Mogoka was shot several times during a police raid at his house. Abongile Dumako reports.
Tato Mogoka was shot several times, allegedly during a raid by police, and Constable Sipho Mbata denied he had unlawfully and intentionally killed the 16-year-old teenager in Bramfisherville in Soweto. He said the police had put their firearms on automatic mode because they believed Mogoka was armed. Senior investigator for the Independent Complaints Directorate, Leon Naidu, told the court he believed there was a risk Mbata could try to commit suicide if granted bail. He said he heard from Mbata's supervisors that the constable had a history of suicidal tendencies. Abongile Tumako, SABC News, Johannesburg.
And at least 5 students have been injured when a bus transporting Walter Sisulu University students from East London to the Berlin campus caught fire on the N2 freeway. A number of students lost their belongings in the ensuing pandemonium. Students say they smelled something burning and rushed out when the driver brought the bus to a halt. SASCO chairperson at Berlin campus, Meshach Mugabe, says one student couldn't even walk after falling from the burning bus.
The driver saw a smoke coming out. Suddenly, the students saw fire in the bus. Many students left their phones in the bus, their textbooks. There's one student who left a laptop in the bus. The shell now is that the fire rescues, when they arrived late, everything had already been destroyed. But some they've been affected psychologically to an extent that they said, no, they can't go to class, they need to go and rest and think exactly what happened.